When I think of this case, I think of a teenager who was intentionally made a pawn. Russian figure skater Kamila Valieva continues to frustrate international anti-doping organizations and her competitors alike, and the resolution for all parties remains elusive. Since 2008, scores of Russian athletes had their Olympic medals stripped from them for failed drug tests. In fact, during the 2014 Sochi Olympics, allegations surfaced that Russia had instituted a vast state-sponsored doping scheme. In 2018, the ROC, Russian Olympic Committee, handed over a computer database to the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, who then determined that parts of it had been erased or manipulated. In 2020, the Court of Arbitration for Sport handed the ROC a severe set of penalties. Most crucially, Russia was barred from competing under its own name, flag, or anthem at any international competition for the following 2 years. The World Anti-Doping Agency, or WADA, said in a statement at the time, the Russian authorities brazenly and illegally manipulated the Moscow laboratory data in an effort to cover up an institutionalized doping scheme. Now, lucky for Valieva and her compatriots, the IOC made an exception, allowing Russians who could prove they were clean to compete under the ROC banner. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Kamila Valieva was born in 2006 in the city of Kazan, the Russian Republic of Tatarstan. She began participating in sports at an early age, setting on figure skating by age 5. She made her first appearance in 2019 at the International Skating Union Junior Grand Prix in France, winning the gold medal. Valieva continued her meteoric rise in junior competitions over the next 2 years. In 2021, Valieva competed at the senior level of Grand Prix figure skating for the first time at the Skate Canada International. At the 2022 Russian Figure Skating Championships, she won gold again, qualifying her for a spot on the ROC Olympic team. Then on December 25, 2021, Valieva submitted a sample for drug testing analysis. As the 2022 Winter Olympics approached, prognosticators pegged the 15-year-old Valieva as the favorite to win gold in Beijing. Predictably, the ROC and Valieva won gold in the team event. 2 days later, news broke that Valieva's drug test, the one she had taken back in December 25th, had come back positive for a steroid. This drug, that's banned. The IOC then announced that there would be no medal presentation ceremonies for any event in which Valieva earned a medal. With Valieva all set to compete in the singles competition, an ROC podium lockout seemed in the offing. But shattered, she competed. Valieva was shaky to start her free skate routine. She collapsed both literally and figuratively on the ice. There would be no singles medal for her. A visibly shaken Valieva got an earful from her coach. "Why did you let it go?" asked the exasperated coach. "Explain it to me. Why? Why did you stop fighting?" The image of Valieva sliding on the ice will be an indelible image from the Olympic Games. The girl who is perhaps the most talented competitor that figure skating has ever known will carry an asterisk next to her name for the rest of her career. A failed drug test in someone so young, especially within an organization with systematic doping violations such as the ROC, is a failure of leadership. I mean, there were ample adults around the young lady all through her brief career. What were they doing? Why does this stuff keep happening to the Russian Skating Federation? I believe Valieva was directed, well, make that ordered, by her handlers, managers, and coaches to take performance-enhancing medication. She was a pawn. The unethical Russian leadership has only experienced a minor political setback with Valieva. As long as the consequences of their actions aren't severe, they'll probably continue to abuse the system in this manner. Unless the Olympics develops a greater ethical sense, young athletes will continue to be tossed aside as disposable chessboard pieces.